US President Donald Trump said that Armenia and Azerbaijan have committed to a lasting peace after decades of conflict. The comment of the US President came as he hosted the leaders of the South Caucasus rivals at the White House signing event. Now, following this, what's important in this story is that Armenian Prime Minister as well as Azerbaijan's long-term president have said that Trump's mediation should in fact earn him a Nobel Peace Prize, an award that the US leader has been vocal about seeking. Important information coming in. The Azerbaijan as well as Armenia have asked for a Nobel Peace Prize for the US president. Now remember, the Azerbaijan and Armenia leaders shook hands under the satisfied gaze of course, President Donald Trump before all three signed a document which the White House called a joint declaration. Remember, the two nations, Azerbaijan as well as Armenia, went to war twice over the disputed Karabakh region.
Can I have a suggestion?
Yes.
So maybe we agree with Prime Minister Pashinyan to send a joint appeal to Nobel Committee to award President Trump with the Nobel Peace Prize, because from the leaders of the countries which were at war for more than 3 decades, having this historic signature here, it really means a lot. This is tangible result of President Trump's leadership, and no one could have achieved that. There have been many presidents here since beginning of 90s, and the so-called Minsk process, which, by the way, today we put an end to with my Armenian colleague, started in 1992. So negotiation under the auspices of OSCE continued for more than 3 decades without any result. So who, if not President Trump, deserves the Nobel Peace Prize? I don't want to go into the history of some very strange decisions of the Nobel Peace Committee to award the prize for someone who didn't do anything at all. But President Trump in 6 months did miracle. So I think that my Armenian colleague will support it, and judging by the reaction of the audience, I think as soon as we come back, we will agree to issue a joint letter. And hopefully, and I also join when President is awarded, we hope that he will invite us to the ceremony.
Well, on this week, my colleague Ghazali joining us on the telecast. Ghazali, we just heard the Azerbaijan minister, of course, talking about how Donald Trump deserves a Nobel Peace Prize. Well, we've also heard in the past about Donald Trump talk about how he deserves the Peace Prize, given how many times he's brokered peace between nations. Now, what is the latest that we're tracking on this story?
See, we all know that Mr. Trump is very ambitious when it comes to the Nobel Peace Prize, and he also holds that grudge that the year when Mr. Barack Obama, the former US president, was nominated and actually was given the Nobel Peace Prize, Mr. Trump was very upset about it, and he keeps reiterating the fact. You heard both the prime ministers, the Azerbaijani president and the Armenian counterpart. They also spoke about Barack Obama getting the Nobel Peace Prize, and they very well know that even Trump doesn't approve of that. But it also shows that it seems that Mr. Trump is in a hurry to get all the ceasefire done before his name is nominated, and that is why he keeps counting the countries and conflicts he has got over or resolved by putting both the parties sit on a negotiating table and get the ceasefire done. It is very good that what he is doing, but we'll also have to see that how long all these ceasefire deals and peace deals last, because we saw what happened between Iran and Israel. Both the countries struck a ceasefire after the intervention of the United States, but both the countries continue to say that they may attack each other anytime soon.